Okay, everyone, this is part 2. It is now 10:07 a.m. of November 28th, 2012. Now, trying to remember where my point was because I took a little break and talked with Chucky Butt over here. Was trying really hard not to giggle snort. And that's okay. So, basically, yeah, communication, okay? The technological age, okay, where it's making it easier for people to send a message to somebody, because all throughout history, for as far back goes, okay, people have tried to figure out a way to send some kind of message to another person or group of people, okay? The Native Americans had smoke signals, okay? There's Morse code, there's, freaking, I don't know, when I was a kid, we used to tie strings to the end of cans and play telephone, you know, up in tree houses and shit, you know, and people have done that for, you know, a couple of generations at least, you know, passing notes in class, you know, any kind of form of communication where you're sending, you know, you're sending a note or a message or something, you know, either, you know, the British are coming to, hey, do you like me, check yes or no. I mean, just basic fucking, just, you know, you send a thought to somebody and hope you get a thought back, you know. Well, what do you do when you constantly are sending thoughts or messages or whatever to somebody and they're not sending it back to you? Okay, well, you can think, okay, they're busy because I can't physically see what they're doing over on that end because they're too far away. So, okay, you know, I'll wait. I mean, hell, back in the day they had the Pony Express. Yeah, it was fast. It was the fastest that they had of that time. But it would take, like, days or weeks to get a frickin' letter back from somebody. And they used it in the gold rush, okay? All of these, you know, women who, you know, whose husbands had left to go out and search for gold and all this, like, harebrained shit because guys are addicted to adventure. Anything that gets that fucking adrenaline going and go, I'm gonna discover something, I'm going to find something, I'm gonna fix the shit out of something, you know, anything where it's like they can do something that they can stake claim on it. Because, you know, guys are probably a couple steps ahead of, like, dogs, where dogs like to piss on something and say, that's mine, you know, and cats do that too. They'll mark their territory by ear in you, going, you're mine, the table's mine, you know. So, I mean, you know, it's a way of going, that's mine, I did it, hoo-ha, you know. And, so they went out to the Wild West, you know, to California and that whole area, Nevada and everything, you know, the whole, whole mountain range, which, the Rocky Mountains. Whoa, almost forgot. Oh, my geology's getting rusty. And, you know, the wives would be back at home and they'd write them letters. Oh, dear honey, I miss you so much, and the children are getting so big, and da-da-da-da. And the farm, well, we're having some difficulties, but, you know, little Susie Q and little Billy Bob, they're, you know, they quit going to school so that they can help out with the farm because we're really having some hard times. I hope you really strike gold. We're cheering for you, whatever. You know, and it would take weeks, maybe months, you know, because it wasn't a perfect technology, you know. Jane Doe's letter might not get to John Doe. It might go to frickin' George. You know, I mean, you never know. It would get all mixed up, you know. You know, but you know, it worked for what it was for that time frame and for what they had, you know. And I remember reading recently about some post office found a letter from that era. I mean, it was like old, like it was like, how the hell did this survive kind of thing. And, you know, the postmaster's like, well, these people are long deceased, so this isn't mail fraud, and opened it up. And it turned out it was a Dear Jane letter. This guy was basically dumping this girl, saying, look, I found gold, I struck it rich, but I think I'll stay out here. I kind of like it, and, you know, tell the kids I love them, but I'm not coming back. I found somebody new, and, da-da-da-da, and I mean, it was like, oh my god, really? You fucking snake. Like, I got pissed off at this dead person, like, how could you fucking do that shit? You know? And, it was just hysterical. I was like, I don't believe this, you know? And I don't know if they were able to track down the ancestors or whatever of the recipient or the sender, you know? But that would be kind of interesting to be like, okay, let's see, you know, the two paths diverged, you know, after that, because that girl never got that letter. So she waited, maybe sent more letters, we don't know. You know, going, hey, what's going on? You know, I hope you're not dead. You know, she probably went her whole life thinking that he fucking died when the fucking son of a bitch ran off with another woman after he struck gold, instead of going back home with the fucking money going, we can save the farm, Sue, we can save the farm, and live, you know, decently, you know, but happy, you know, and the family get back together. I mean, shit, you know, sad, you know. And now in this day and age, it's so easy to send somebody a text, a freaking email, a freaking, you know, fax machines are still out and about, even though I want to smash the shit out of one like they did on Office Space, because I hate them things. They're slow, they're noisy, the paper jams, sometimes the message doesn't quite get sent because somebody picks up the phone and makes a call, interrupts the freaking phone signal. It's a dying science, it's a dying technology, but fax machines are still out there. And a lot of business still uses them. Government still uses fax machines. It's like, Uncle Sam, I know you're old, but come on, get with it. Email. You know? But basically, technology, it's so easy. It's so easy to sit there and without showing your face, without even using your real voice, send a message and be like, hi, what's up? And the person on the other end could be pissed off at you. You don't know. And they could just be like, oh, I'm fine, smiley face. When really they're looking at their screen going, how am I? How am I? Let me tell you how I am. Rawr, and go off. You know? So they're going off going, oh, I'm fine, smiley face, send. You know, you have no idea. So you get the message back and you're like, you're reading it going, oh, I'm fine. Oh, they're fine. Okay. And go about your day, da-da-da-da-da, not knowing that this person is fucking pissed. So, just think about that in the future, people. You know, if you want to be able to strengthen your communication with another person, I don't care if it's with your pet, okay? Practice on your pets first, and then gradually move up. As a matter of fact, if you really want to practice interpersonal communication, practice on an infant first. Because all they require is facial expressions. And they'll laugh their asses off at you. That's how you know that they're receiving the message. Okay? You know, doing the whole thing. Babies dig that shit. Seriously. Dogs and cats, well, cats just kind of look at you like, okay, you're an idiot. Dogs just kind of go, huh? Oh, you know, and they try to do something. You know, it doesn't quite work with animals, but people to people, start with a baby, okay? Hold it, look at it, get it to look at your eyes, do different things. And then gradually move yourself up, and then eventually you'll be able to talk with a college professor and enunciate and do all this other, you know, hoojoo-boojoo nerdy shit. You know, but start small. You know, me, I'm going to start detaching my ass from all this easy technological shit, because whenever I want somebody to communicate with me, I want it to be like this. Picture me, you know, stepping out of your freaking computer and going, hi, nice to meet you, you know, and talking to you, you know, face to face in real time. You know, that's why I think webcam chat's a little bit better, you know, because then you can adjust, you know, and actually get to meet the person and see the person and everything, you know. it's the closest thing to being face-to-face as possible, especially if you're, like, far away from the other person. So, yeah. Start small, gradually, eventually, you'll have it nailed. It's all basic psychology. You don't communicate with somebody, that bond's going to get broken. And it's going to hurt both people. So, this is the Yippie Chick from Hippie Chicka Bliss, State of Insanity and Country of Chaos, wishing you a happy Wednesday, a happy hump day, whatever. And enjoy your week. This is like the whole holidays craze thing going on, so do whatever you gotta do. I personally am not going to feed too much into the corporate agenda, but hey, if you want to, go for it. I don't judge. You know, I may, you know, I will get my kids gifts and stuff, but mostly it'll be clothes, because I always try to get what they need before what they want, because that's what's important. So, peace, love, and duck face.